Someone makes an annoying comment in a meeting. You feel your blood pressure spike. Your body tense up. You want to fire back instantly. You feel an intense urge to prove your height. You feel like staying silent makes you look weak. So you engage. You argue. You waste 20 minutes defending your ego. You win the debate, but an hour later, you feel drained, unfocused, and frustrated. What if you fell for a psychological trap? The truth is surprising. High-performing people do not fight every fight. They do not respond to every provocation. They use strategic silence. They treat their mental energy like real currency. Do you understand why this matters? Look inside your head. Every single morning, your brain starts with a fresh budget of cognitive bandwidth. Cognitive bandwidth is your brain's capacity to focus, make decisions, and manage emotions. It is controlled mainly by your prefrontal cortex. That energy is strictly limited. It drains every time you make a decision, solve a problem, or regulate an impulse. When you get drawn into a pointless conflict, your brain treats it as a physical emergency. Your amygdala, the brain's emotional center, fires off alarm signals. Your body floods with stress, hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. Your heart rate accelerates. Your muscles contract. Your prefrontal cortex gets ejected. The exact mental energy you needed for creative thinking, important work, or personal goals gets burned in seconds. You spent high-value brain power on a low-value fight. Think of your attention as a bank account. Every small argument is a $10 fee. Argue about a rude comment on social media, $10 gone. Fight over a parking spot, $10 gone. Probe a coworker wrong about a minority dial, $10 gone. By mid-afternoon, your account is completely empty. You feel mentally exhausted, irritable, and unfocused. Then an actual crisis happens, a major decision at work, a serious issue with your family, or a real opportunity for your future. You have zero energy left to handle it properly. You make poor choices because you spent your mental capital on trivial nonsense. Strategic people understand this concept deeply. They view conflict through a strict cost-benefit lens. They know that reacting to everything is a sign of impulse, not strength. Before engaging in any disagreement, they run a quick mental audit. They ask 3 simple questions. First, will this matter in 5 years, or even in 5 days? Second, is this person capable of changing their mind, or are they just looking for an audience? Third, what do we actually gain if I win this argument? If the answer to those questions is no or nothing, they simply walk away. They let the other person have the last word. This is not surrender. It is strategic resource allocation. When you let someone be wrong, you are not losing. You are keeping your energy intact for things that actually build your life. There is another counterintuitive layer to this strategy. When you react to every small stimulus, you become predictable. People learn exactly which buttons to push to control your focus. Your emotions become public property. Anyone can hijack your afternoon just by saying the right phrase. When you practice selective engagement, you reclaim control. You become hard to manipulate. Your silence creates authority. People realize that your attention is valuable because you do not hand it out for free. Think about how this plays out in daily life. You see an outrageous post online. The bite is right there begging for a comment. You type out a furious reply, pause, and hit delete instead. You saved 20 minutes and kept your peace. A relative brings up a hostile topic at dinner. Instead of rising to the bite, you smile, nod, and change the subject. You saved the evening from turning toxic. A colleague tries to drag you into office drama. You listen politely for 10 seconds, offer a neutral answer, and go back to your work. You kept your focus sharp. Every time you decline an invitation to useless conflict, you win a kid victory. You build emotional discipline. You train your brain to separate real threats from simple distractions. Psychologists call this emotional self-regulation. It is the ability to monitor and manage your energy states, emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in ways that produce positive results. People with high emotional self-regulation achieve more, experience less burnout, and build stronger relationships. Power is not about having the last word in every room you walk into. Power is having full command over where your attention goes. It is knowing when to speak, when to act, and when to let the noise fade away into the background. Look at your upcoming week. Identify the recurring arguments, petty online debates, and minor annoyances that usually steal your focus. Are you going to keep throwing away your mental energy on fights that did not matter? Or are you going to save your power for the battles that actually shape your future?